present Richard Murdoch and Deryck Guyler in The Men from the Ministry, a weekly tribute to the men of our government service. Men who are often compared to Christmas trees. Spiky and rather green, but quite amusing when lit up. Christmas week, that magic time when life takes on a new look. Outdoors, the carolers sing, the revelers shout, and cars hoot their way home through the traffic jams. Indoors, the children bang drums and blow whistles. Indeed, the whole world seems at peace. But for many of us, work slackens off. Perhaps not for the General Assistance Department of the Ministry. They, as always, stand ready to help any colleagues who are overloaded.
Now, where did we put that envelope from the Ministry of Supply? Here's this. Decorations festive, grade 3 offices for the use of.
What's our official allocation?
There will be 1 holly leaf, 2 collapsible paper bells, and half a balloon.
Half a balloon?
Well, it's a whole one, really, but we had to hand it over to the typing pool at 1 o'clock. They're entitled to half a balloon, too, you see.
Yeah, it's a good job we did some extra decorations ourselves. Those top secret reports make pretty paper chase, don't they?
But first of all, Mildred, a little seasonal gift for you. Happy Christmas.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Love. How exciting. Oh, I can't imagine what it is.
Well, just open it.
Oh, it's 2 cheese sandwiches and a banana.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, it's the wrong parcel. That's my lunch. This is your present.
Oh, I say. Oh, it looks like an LP record.
It's the one you wanted. The man in the shop said you were listening to it all Monday lunchtime.
Oh, what's it say here? Let's make love at 33 revolutions per minute. Oh, yes, that's it. Oh, thanks ever so.
Oh, not at all. I only hope it gives you as much pleasure as it's obviously given this lady on the cover.
And here's my present to you, Mr. Lamb.
Oh, Mildred, you shouldn't have. I'm glad you... It's some kind of woolen thing.
It's a pullover. Well, it may have gone a bit wrong because I knitted it myself.
No, it's splendid, except... why has it got 3 sleeves?
The middle one is for your chest.
Oh, how silly of me. Thank you very much, Mildred. It's just what I wanted. We must get on and finish the decorations.
Yeah, before Mr. Lennox Brown arrives.
Yeah, that's it. If he comes in and catches us, he'll make an awful fuss.
Yeah, I wish you'd do your impersonation of him.
Oh, no, I'm not sure that one ought to do comic impressions of the head of the department.
Oh, go
what?
on. Will you stick your tummy out and say, what the devil's going on here?
All right, then, as it's Christmas. Here we go.
What the devil's going on here?
Oh, that's fabulous. You know, you swear it was him. I don't know how...
Silly old fool, then he fiddles with his glasses and he... Boy, one.
Why are you standing with your stomach thrust out, pulling that ridiculous face? Imitating a gorilla, are you? And why are all these bits of paper hanging across the ceiling?
You see, that's...
What wild impulse made you pick out Happy Yuletide in cotton wool over the filing cabinet? Get on with the Wilson sewage report, Mildred. And 2, step into my office, please.
Yes, sir. I don't know what's come over you, one. A little frivolity at Christmas doesn't do any harm.
2, are you the head of this department?
No.
Then don't talk like an idiot. I want to see some work done in this office today. When Sir Capstick Grimley comes round, he won't find any slacking help.
Oh, that's what it's all about.
Oh, yes. Sir Capstick Grimley is visiting all office for me. The one man even Sir Gregory Pitkin's afraid of.
He must be afraid to have taken his summer holidays at this time of the year. Why is Sir Capstick coming round?
He's coming round as the representative of the senior management to wish all staff a Merry Christmas.
Oh.
Yes. And he will not expect to find people enjoying themselves.
Quite.
Remember, Sir Capstick is the senior liaison officer, business.
SLOB.
Yes. Yes. That's a very powerful man. Now then, what are you working on? Well, you've been typing us.
Yeah, well, it's nothing, man. No, I wouldn't bother reading it. No. Oh, dear.
What is this? What is it? Some fancy turkey, some like a goosey. My favorite bird's the adorable Lucy.
You may wonder what that's doing on my desk.
Yeah.
You do wonder. Yes, well, it was to go with my Christmas present to Miss Bedwell of the Ministry of Health. I don't know whether you've met Miss Bedwell.
I know of her, too.
Yes.
I have heard it described as the best thing you can get on the National Health.
Have you? Yes. Well, she does quite a lot for the Rambling Club, of which I'm a member, so I always send her a Christmas present.
The wolf of the department.
General Assistance Department, Richard Lamb speaking.
Grimley here, SLOB. Give me Lennox Brown at once.
Slob one, it's for you.
Yes. Give it here, too, and stand up straight. Lennox Brown, here?
I gather Sir Gregory Pitkin's on holiday.
Yes, Sir Capstick, yes.
Well, why'd he go on holiday at this time of year?
To get away from you. From the usual Christmas problems, Sir Gregstick.
Well, got a job for General Assistance Department.
Oh.
It seems the post office are snowed under with work.
Dear me, if you want my opinion, sir, it's this Christmas business, you know. Oh, a lot of people send cards and things.
Damn it, we know why they're busy. The point is, you're going to help them. Take over one of their special problems.
Oh.
You get the job of dealing with the letters children have sent to Santa Claus.
Just a moment. Letters to Santa Claus?
Yes, children write asking for presents, addressed to S. Claus, Greenland, and so on. Well, these letters have got to be answered.
Oh, I see, sir. Yes. Well, we'd be happy to answer one or two letters for you.
Good.
Yes.
There's 20 sacks full on their way to your office. Get on with it.
Just look at this pile of letters. We'll still be answering them next Christmas.
Yes, well, come on. We'd better get started. Now, what does the first child say?
Let's see. Dear Father Christmas, I want a bow and arrow, and please send my little brother an apple.
Yes, I see. Right. Are you ready for the reply, Mildred?
Yes, Mr. Lennox Brown.
Yes, right. Yes, sir. With reference to yours of the 16 pence. This matter is under review by the appropriate authority and will be dealt with in due course. I remain your obedient servant, S. Claus.
Well, isn't that a little formal?
Oh, do you think so?
Yes.
Yes, well, perhaps you're right. Better make it yours faithfully.
That's much better. Here's the next one.
Oh, another little beggar asking for it. Hello. I say, one, this child's taking a bit of trouble here. Look at this. Yes, look, all different coloured crayons. I must say, that's really... And Mummy and Daddy can't afford a real Christmas tree, so we have decorated the coat rack with love from Wendy. By Jove, too, you know. It brings a bit of a lump to your throat, doesn't it?
Yes, but yeah, Mildred, you can borrow my handkerchief.
But it's all wet, Mr. Lamb.
Well, wring it out in the fire bucket.
I think we should try and do something special for these children, too.
Oh, yes, that's right. What can we do?
What can we do? Yes. Now, wait a minute. Look, now, I've got an idea. Now, we can't give all the kiddies what they've asked for, can we? Can't do that. But we could pick out one letter at random.
And give him or her the present they want.
Yes.
Well, smashing idea.
Yes, at random, then we can all contribute for it.
Yes, pick out a letter.
At random, right. How about this one? It's from a small boy called Peter.
Yes, well, now, what does Peter want, then?
He wants a little sister for Christmas.
Bit difficult, isn't it? Rather short notice. Better try another one.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, try another one.
Dear Santa Claus, I have written lots of letters to you. All I want for Christmas is a shiny little red car. Love, Henry.
That's the one. A shiny little red car. Yes. Well, we'll have a quick collection round the office.
Yes, then you and I can pop over to Harris's toy department and get it.
That's
Good morning, sir. Can I help you?
good morning. Yes, this is the toy department.
That's right, sir. What can I show you?
We want a little red motor car.
A little red motor car, eh? Well, here we are. What about this one?
Oh, a pedal car. It looks rather expensive.
Yes, and furthermore, you know, it doesn't comply with the Road Traffic Act of 1965. No flashing indicators, no provision for seat belts, number plates around the regulation size, no...
And besides, we've only got 7 and 6.
7 and 6? 7 and 6, yes. Yes, we had a whip round, you see.
You didn't use a big enough whip, did you? Excuse my little joke. We are allowed to joke at Christmas. What have we got for 7 and 6 now? What about one of these outfits, sir? The little scientist is very popular, complete with little microscope, little test tube, and little air ticket to America.
Yes, well, that's very nice, but it's really a red card we're looking for, you see. Now, what about these little plastic ones here? They're cheap enough, aren't they?
Oh, very well, sir. I'll get one of the juniors to wrap it up for you.
That's just the thing for young Henry. Nice little shiny red card. Handy to slip in his pocket.
Oh, it gives one a sort of a glow. Don't you think, too? A glow. Oh, I can just picture Henry's eyes lighting up when he sees it, you know. His innocent little face all wreathed with smile.
Henry, you haven't shaved this morning.
You stop pestering me, woman. Can't you see I'm busy writing?
Oh, not Santa Claus again. 74 last birthday, and still sending Santa Claus a letter every day. It's daft, I call it.
It's not daft. You've got to keep writing, and then one letter will come up lucky. It's like that housewife's choice. If I hadn't have kept trying, they never have played Bendit.
Well, I didn't like it when I heard it anyway. It's a lot of nonsense. Come and get your dinner.
What about old Ted down the Derby and Joan Club? He wrote to Santa Claus last Christmas and got a 10-bob note. Oh, not fish fingers again, dear.
That was the post office sorters, Henry.
That was Santa Claus, Jane. He'll get round to me one of these days. You see if he don't. Frozen peas. You know I don't like frozen peas.
And what is wrong with frozen peas?
Well, can't you warm them up a bit?
Oh, it's messy if you warm them up. The block melts and they run all over the place.
Yeah. Well, what's for afters?
Afters is prunes and custard. What are you asking Santa Claus for this year?
I've asked Santa Claus for a little red motor car, Jane. A red motor car, so we can drive up in style to the old-time dancing. Prunes. You know I don't like prunes.
Oh, what's the point of the car, Henry? You can't drive. You haven't even got a license.
I don't need a license, woman. I'm over 65. Oh, I hate prunes. They lie there in the custard looking up at you all horrible and wrinkled.
You eat them up, Henry, then maybe Santa Claus will bring you a reward.
You know, I think we chose jolly well, too. A lovely little red car for 6 and 11.
Won't Henry get a surprise?
I've had another excellent idea, Mildred. Instead of posting little Henry's present, we're going to take it round to him ourselves. You see? Now, what's more, Mr. Lamb here will dress up as Father Christmas.
Oh, well.
Well, I've been thinking about that, Mother. And
well, there's a costume in the map cupboard. It's been there since that children's party in '59. You better go and try it on, too.
But I thought we were going to toss up to decide who wore it.
Off you go. There's a good fellow. Go on. Go on. Go on. Don't know. Oh, he does not. Yes, well, I expect Sir Capstick Grimley will be here soon with his Christmas greetings to the staff.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah, cheer up, Mildred, cheer up. No doubt he'll bring some small gifts to her, like Sir Gregory usually does.
Well, I only hope it's something better than last year. A packet of paper clips, that's all I got.
Oh.
There you are.
Oh, Sir Capstick.
I just popped in to wish everyone a merry and a prosperous...
Yes, well, that's very good of you, Sir Capstick.
I have here a small token of the management's... a small gift for each of you. Lennox Brown... Come on, man, take it.
Oh, well, thank you very much, Sir Cheapskate. It's Capstick. Yeah. A brand new rubber stamp. What does it say?
Mission refused. I'm told your old one was wearing out. And here's your present, Miss...
Oh, what a lovely surprise. Paper clips. A whole box.
Yes. Where's Lamb?
I will break the box. Oh, Mr. Cassidy.
Good Lord. Lamb, what are you doing in that extraordinary costume?
Ah, yes, I'm glad you asked. Look, he's dressed up as Father Christmas.
Yes, I can see that. But why?
It's the car, you see. We couldn't give the other boy a little sister for Christmas, so we had to settle on Henry.
Perhaps you would better explain, Mr. Brown.
Yes, sir, of course. Yeah, now, you remember you gave us the job of answering all the children's letters at 10 o'clock.
Yes,
You remember that? Yes. Well, now, you see, we thought it'd be rather nice, actually, to give one of the children the present he'd asked for. So we picked one out at random, a little boy called Henry.
And we all chipped in a few bob.
Yes, a few bob. And we're going to go to the child's address this afternoon, right out of the blue, you see, and present him with his gift. And that's why Lamb's dressed up as Father Christmas. Yes.
Oh, well, you can call me a soft old fool if you like.
Right, you're a soft old fool.
You too. But this is a magnificent idea. Just the sort of publicity we want. The TV and newspapers will lap it up.
Well, I'm so glad you're pleased, Sir Captain.
Yes, I can see the headlines now. Civil servant Santa Claus. Modest Sir Capstick says, we wanted no publicity.
Oh, don't worry, Mr. Capstick. We hadn't thought of getting any publicity.
More fool you. No point in doing good if no one knows. I'll get on to old Williams, top man in public relations. He'll see we get a good coverage. Damn shame I can't come with you.
Oh.
I'm finishing up this afternoon at the Christmas Goodwill Rally in Trafalgar Square. I have to present the ceremonial pudding to the Bishop of Wisdom.
Oh, my word. Well, that's quite an honor, sir, isn't it? You know,
Damn nuisance, too. I need my car afterwards, and I can't leave it in Trafalgar Square. I wondered if you'd mind bringing it over for me at 6 o'clock after you've done this gift thing.
Well, I don't know, Sir Capstick. I had planned...
Good, that's settled. Here are the keys.
Oh.
You take care, it's brand new. All right, carry on, all of you, and mind you don't make a mess of my Santa Claus idea.
I must say, that man's number one on my Christmas hit parade.
Really, Tom?
Yes, I had an overwhelming desire to hit him.
Yes, well, there's no point in worrying about him, too. Now, think of the happiness we're going to bring to little Henry. Can't you just imagine him this afternoon, sitting there at home, never guessing what's in store for him?
You still haven't shaved, Henry. And you haven't cleaned your teeth, neither.
I can't find him, woman. Why, you've been using them again.
Well, I did use him to put a fancy edge on me mince pie.
Oh, you stretch them.
But I gave them back an hour ago. You find them and put them back in before you sit on them again.
Yeah, I got a nasty bite last time. Yeah, what's going on out the window? There's a lot of people gathering in the road.
Oh, there's a BBC van out there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a man on our doorstep. Here, I've seen that face on telly. I better pour him a cup of tea.
Yeah, and I better put my teeth in.
No, he don't want your teeth in his cup of tea. Open the door, you old fool.
Boy, I've always got to go and open the door. It always means you don't want to go and open it, so you make me go and open it.
Hello there. Well, you probably gathered down from the BBC. Does Henry Blight live in this house?
Yeah, well, I might do it. If it's about our license, I didn't know you have to have one.
No. We've been tipped off there'll be a warm human interest story here this afternoon. Well, if you're the Henry Blight who's been writing to Father Christmas, I've got some good news for you.
What? You mean he's coming? Santa Claus?
Aye, well, I'm not sure of the details, but I do know he's bringing whatever you asked for.
A car! That's what I asked for! Here, Jamie! Santa Claus is coming! He's bringing me motor car, me red motor car, like I asked for!
Hello, never. But what's the use, Henry? You can't drive.
Of course I can drive, woman. I drove a refuse truck in the war, didn't I? You wait till I get in that driving seat. You wait. When's Santa Claus coming, sir?
Oh, very soon, I'm told. In the meantime, perhaps I could wait in the parlour and take a few sips from a flask of porridge. A lot of Christmas events to cover this afternoon, so I hope they're not long in coming.
Oh, there were no ministry cars available even for an important job like this.
Yes, well, apparently several of the top brass had them out last night for the road safety dinner.
The 6 of them are damaged on the way home.
Good thing Sir Capstick gave you his keys. I hope he won't mind us using his private car to deliver Henry's present.
Oh, well, you never know, will he? I mean, he asked me to drive it to Trafalgar Square anyway.
Very smart little car. You, I think he said.
Yes, I suppose. But look at all these gadgets. Look at this. A windscreen wiper for wiping the windscreen wiper.
Not sure if I like this bright scarlet colour.
Oh, yes, there's no taste at all, that fellow, you know. Fancy turning our little good deed into a publicity stunt.
Mind you, we're not the only publicity stunt. Look over there, outside that department store.
Oh, good heavens. It's a real sleigh and reindeer.
The advertising, you see. It says, come inside and meet our Father Christmas. A free gift for all. Price 5 shillings.
Oh, now, here we are. This is Henry Street. Now, you've got the toy safely, too.
Yes, it's in the pocket of my cloak. How do I look, man?
Very good. Oh, very good. Ah, a real Santa Claus. Yes. And stop sucking your beard. You don't know where it's been. Oh, now, wait a minute. There's number 7.
See the TV camera on that van, man?
Oh, yes.
I think they must have sent that Scottish chap. The van's got tartan wheels.
Wait a minute. I'll ring the bell.
Yeah. I can't wait to see little Henry's face when he sees the toy we brought him.
Merry Christmas
And a Happy New Year.
I have come from the North Pole with a present for little Henry.
Oh, my word. It's Father Christmas and his mate. They're here, Henry. They brought your present.
Where is he? Where's my motor car?
It's in my...
Wait a minute. We want little Henry Blight. That's me. I'm in. Where's the motor car?
Here it is. It's standing out in the road.
Hey, go! It's smashing. It's red like what I asked for.
Just a moment. I think there's been some mistake.
Come on, Jenny.
What's he doing?
I say, come back, you two. For heaven's sake.
My, what a touching sight this is. Henry seems to like his new car.
That's not his car. That's Sir Capstick Grimley's car.
Oh, they've got in it, too. I think we'd better get them out before they start messing about with our papers.
Oh, one moment, gentlemen. Could I ask you to choose your favourite record to fit the occasion?
Don't let go of my arm, you bearded half-witch. Oh, good heavens. Look, they've started the car.
Oh, yeah, I've got my cloak caught in his microphone cable.
Quick, Sue. We've got to get after them.
Yes.
Commandeer the first vehicle we see.
Okay.
He left London this afternoon to spend Christmas in the silly isle. As always, he said, I like to surround myself with silly people. And now here's a newsflash. Motorists in London are warned to beware of a red car being driven dangerously in the direction of the West End. It went through Kilburn with horn blaring, roof flying open and shut, and watching itself automatically with phone. That was the news, and now our survey of the Christmas scene. First of all, we'll be hearing from Alan Wicker inside a pillar box at Mount Pleasant. Later, there'll be reports from many other parts of London.
I know this is the first vehicle we saw once. I feel such a fool chasing round Marble Arch on a sleigh with 4 reindeer in sunny hats.
Well, we couldn't just make off with the car, could we? It wouldn't be right. Besides, they were all locked. Yes, lucky those store people let us borrow this thing.
Only because of my Father Christmas costume.
Don't make such a fuss. You do go on a bit. Look, now, keep your eye on that fool in front. Make sure we don't lose him in the traffic.
Not much chance of that, the way he's lurching and swerving about. He doesn't seem to know much about driving at all.
Oh, how you keep the car straight, Henry? Look out! Mind that old chestnut stand.
Quiet, Janie. Let me concentrate on me driving. Oh! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, I told you. It's lucky you nipped out the way and no one was hurt.
I was hurt. One of his hot chestnuts flew down my shirt. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, this driving's different from in the war. There's too many cars on the road.
Well, why don't you stop, Henry?
I don't know how to stop, do I? Well, I just have to keep going till the petrol runs out.
Oh, I wish we were home again watching Billy Cotton. Where are we anyway? Where are we going?
I don't know. It's all I can do to steer clear of things. This car's different from the rest of the stuff, you know. It's got a will of its own, this car.
Thank you, Alan Wicker. I hope they find the key soon. And we've received another news flash. The red car that made our lead story reached the West End 5 minutes ago and has just driven down the Burlington Arcade. arrived in Piccadilly with a commissionaire sitting on the bonnet. We now learn that this red car is being followed by a sleigh and reindeer, apparently driven by Father Christmas, and a man in a bowler hat. After this had raced down the Edgware Road, the temperance movement reported a large number of Irishmen wishing to sign the pledge. Well, let's hope things are a bit quieter in Trafalgar Square as we go over to join Fort Robinson.
Good evening. Well, as you've probably gathered, I'm now in Trafalgar Square, where the Christmas Goodwill rally is just drawing to a close. A moment ago, the Bishop of Willesden received the ceremonial pudding from a smiling Sir Capstick Grimley, stuffed with dried fruit and covered with brandy sauce. And he's now passing it round to other officials of the Goodwill Club, and also to that frequent Trafalgar Square campaigner, actress Venetia Ridgegrove. Above them, the lights of the giant Christmas tree are shining brightly, and hello, a wildly driven red car has just left the road and it's bouncing down the steps straight towards the Christmas tree. My word, it's just stopped short. And here comes a sleigh with 4 reindeer, and they are going to hit the tree. And as the tree rocks, hundreds of tiny decorations fall on the heads of those beneath. My word, it's just as well the ministry officials don't know about this.
Yes, even more fantastic than our usual adventures, but after all, it is Christmas.
Well, wasn't the captain furious about his car?
Well, he never saw it happen. He was with Venetia Ridgegrove under the mistletoe. Half a ton of it.
Yes, he thought we'd delivered his car as promised, you see, and he snatched the keys in his normal rude way and just drove off in it.
He didn't even notice the Christmas fairy on the roof.
Well, what about poor old Henry?
I'm glad you asked that. Henry's decided he doesn't want a car after all.
Thinks modern driving's too difficult and too dangerous.
Yes, we gave him the toy car for his little grandson and an invitation to the staff New Year party, and he and his wife went off quite happy.
Hello, Deryck Brown. What? Good gracious. No, dear me, yes. Yes, what a grave business. Yes. Yes, all right, I'll see what I can do. Oh, please. You'll never believe this, too.
Don't I?
The police have been looking for that red car that drove so wildly through London.
Yes?
Yes. Well, they just caught up with it.
Yes?
Yes. Mr. Capstick Grimley at the wheel.
Oh, good heavens.
Well, whatever will he do?
About 6 months, I should think. We'd better get down to the police station and explain things on it.
Poor old Grimley. We'd better get down there at once.
Yes, yes.
Well, sometime in the next 24 hours, anyway.
Yes, well, there's no hurry, is there? No. I mean, after all, you know, it is Christmas.
Yes, it is quite right. It's called a little celebration all round, I think. Mildred, would you fetch the brandy from the first aid cupboard?
Oh, yes, Miss Lamb.
And ask them all to pop in from the next office. Hey, I thought we might sing our ministry Christmas song round.
Oh, what a good idea, too. What a good idea. Now, look, if you happen to have your flute with you,
yes,
I'll have a go at that old washboard that was left behind after the Christmas party.
Oh, that's splendid. Yes. There you all are, all of you. Well, now, we're all going to sing, and I think we should sing number 25 in the Civil Service Seasonal Songbook. Are we ready?
that really was Richard Murdoch and Deryck Guyler on flute and washboard closing this special Christmas edition of The Men from the Ministry. Joining in were Clive Dunn, Norma Ronald, John Graham, and your announcer, John Curl. The program was written by Johnnie Mortimer, Brian Cooke, and Edward Taylor, and produced by Edward Taylor. Present Richard Murdoch and Deryck Guyler in The Men from the Ministry, a weekly tribute to the men of our government service. Those influential men who have been known to topple the cabinet, usually when they pull their drawers too hard. Some people feel that our government officials have an easy life, but in general assistance departments, at least, they get really stuck into their work.
Oh, careful, Mildred. Easy does it. Careful now. Oh, that's better. That's much better.
Well, it's a daft thing to do anyway, getting your thumb stuck in the inkwell. What happened in the first place?
It's perfectly simple. I dropped my bowler hat in there, you see. I was trying to pick it out.
You dropped your bowler hat in the inkwell?
Yes. Oh, and not my real one. This teeny little cardboard one. I made it, you see. It's part of a new game I've invented called Whitehall-Opoly.
Whitehall-Opoly?
That's right, yes. Here's the board. Now, it's marked off in little squares all round the edges, you see, and every square represents an office. Each player has one of these tokens.
Ah, a little brolly or a little briefcase. Ah, or a little teepee cup and saucer.
Isn't it neat? Now, as soon as you've got 3 offices, you can form a department of your own, you see. Oh, it's such fun.
Here, what's this little wooden thing?
Oh, yes, that's called a buck.
A buck?
Yes.
Oh, and that's passed from one department to the other.
You've got it.
Oh, and what about this red square?
Now, if you land on that, you've got to pick up one of these economy drive cards from the middle of the board. They all say you have twice as many staff as you need.
Oh, what happens then?
You try to recruit some more. And the game ends when one of the players picks up a permanent staff card. Then he can do anything he wants and get away with it.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah. I think I'll go and make a fresh pot of tea.
Morning, Lulu.
Well, morning, Mr. Lennox Brown. I was just going.
Oh, morning, too.
Morning, Ron.
Morning. Busy day here. I must remember to weed the houses. What work have we got in?
Let me see, yes. We're working on various reports for the Home Office, actually. I spent the morning writing a few words on public buildings.
Well, let's hope they don't catch you at it. General Assistance Department, Lennox Brown speaking.
Hipkin here.
Great. Permanent undertaking. Yes, pick up your list.
You and Lamb are going to prison, Lennox Brown.
By all means. I beg your pardon, Brigadier.
Prison. You and Lamb are going to prison.
Oh, good gracious. Well, now, look, if it's about the petty cash, it was Lamb who suggested...
Stone little prison in the middle of Blackmore. I want you to go down there and send me a report on the place.
Oh, a report. Oh, I see.
Yes, the Home Office have had a substantial offer from someone who wants to buy the property. Your report will decide the matter. If it's not up to the standard of modern prisons, they'll close it down and sell it.
A prison? Do you think that's a goodbye, Sir Gregory?
Goodbye, Lennox Brown.
Did you hear all that, too?
Yes, Ron. Home little prison, eh? We'd better send them a letter and tell them we're coming.
Yes, good idea. Yes. Not a place you hear much about these days, is it? Must say it sounds pretty grim.
Order, gentlemen, please. Thank you. I now declare open this quarterly meeting of Stoneville Prison Limited, and without further ado, hand you over to our chairman, 2375 Fingers McGraw.
Thank you, Bertrand, and thank you, fellow convicts. Well, this is the big day.
It's exactly 8 years today since the governor and his staff was transferred and never replaced. So, we give renewed thanks to some unknown knitting Whitehall who left us on our own, and I'll take this opportunity of giving a quick rundown on our activities since. As you know, we was previously a prison without bars, but we soon installed one in the dining hall. Then, during the last year, we built a second bar in the exercise yard, or as it's now called, the Sunshine Patio. Now, our first commercial venture was, of course, the prison laundry. All the local housewives was delighted with our 24-hour washing service, and we're grateful to 2491 Rudge for thinking up the slogan, first-rate service, cheap and quick, wash your nappies in the nick. Now, next comes development of the kitchen garden. Motorists were only too glad to stop and buy fruit, veg and flowers at our roadside stall, so efficiently run by 2714 Griggs, or old Mother Griggs, as he's come to be called, in his grey wig and red shawl. But to look ahead, I know the boys in the bow bag room are itching to tell you their good news. So over to 3953 Higgins.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, thank you. Well, lads, you'll all be chuffed to know that we've finally signed that contract to supply Carnaby Street. Yes. And from next week, we start making canvas ties, canvas socks, canvas hankies, and canvas underwear. Yes. We are running a bit short of canvas, but Charlie's negotiating with the GPO to buy back a few of the mail bags we made before the governor left. And thank you for your attention.
Well done, the mailbag room. Any other business?
Oh, yeah. There's this letter. It come yesterday, addressed to the governor. It says on the envelope it's from General Assistance Department in Whitehall.
What? Here, let me see that. General Assistance Department? Here, they're the blokes what transferred the governor and forgot to replace him.
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe they only just realised, huh?
You great oaf, Bertrand! Why didn't you give me this letter when it comes? They're sending a couple of civil servants down here to look at the place. They're arriving this afternoon. No, wait a minute. Well, now, there's no need for panic. We've still got 2 hours to turn this place into a proper prison again. Well, we're going to need a governor for a start. Well, come on, you lot. We ain't got all day.
Ah, here we are, too. Stoneville Prison. You can stop the car here.
What did you say, Ron?
I said you can stop pushing the car.
Oh, thank you. It's ours since we broke down. Oh, I thought I'd never push it up that hill. I was afraid it was going to roll back on me.
Oh, no fear of that, Joe. No, I had the handbrake on all the time. Anyway, it's your own fault. I told you to fill her up before we left the office.
Oh, you meant the car. And I took Mildred down to the canteen.
Well, I don't know. This certainly is a grim place, isn't it, Joe?
Yeah.
Bleak moorland, uncharted bogs.
Oh, the door's opening. They must have seen us coming.
Hello. You must be the men from the ministry, Mr. Lennox Brown and Mr. Lamb.
Yes, quite right, my dear fellow. Yes. And I see from your uniform that you're the chief prison officer. Yes.
Well, if you'll come this way, the governor will receive you in his office.
Thank you very much. Yes, well, I suppose you must have quite a large staff to run a place this size.
Oh, yeah. Place is swarming with crews. Cooks you won't see many on account of they're shy with strangers.
It must be quite a responsibility for the governor.
Oh, it is. Never lets up, you know. Keeps us crews on the go day and night.
I see. The sort of regular screwdriver, eh?
Here's his office. The men from the ministry, Mr. Governor, sir.
I'm delighted to be privileged with the pleasure of your acquaintance, gentlemen. Take the weight off your plate to me.
Oh, yes, thank you.
Can I offer you any light refreshment? A slug of Mother's Ruin?
Gin, sir.
Not for me, thanks. I'm pushing.
Coffee. Thank you. No. Perhaps it would be better if we started our tour of the prison at once, Governor.
My chief crew and me will be happy to conduct you personal. Yeah, I don't like this, Fingers. We ain't had time to clear everything out of the way.
Stop nattering, Bertrand, and catch up with them geezers. They stopped outside the distillery storeroom. It's full of crates of homemade whiskey.
And what's in this room?
Oh, well, that's where we keep our special cases.
Special cases. Yes, I see there's a note on the door. 100% proof.
Yeah, well, that means the Rozzers had a lot of evidence against them.
Oh, of course, yes. And you just keep them locked up in there, do you?
Most of the time, round about Christmas, we usually take them out and slug them round the back street.
Oh, great to see it. Diabolical.
That's what a lot of people say. There's hardly an empty rack in there.
Rack? What? You mean you use a rack in there?
I suppose that's for the chaps who are in for a long stretch run.
Sure, please. I consider that remark in very bad taste.
Yes, gentlemen. Well, let's move on, shall we?
Now, just a moment, please. Just a moment. What's inside this other door?
Now, you don't want to go...
Good gracious. What's this thing? All the pipes and the jewels.
It's a new sort of washing machine. You see, the clothes are boiled in this vat, and all the dirty brown water runs out through these coiled pipes into this vat.
Oh, yes. Unusual smell, too. Not unlike whiskey.
That's the special prison washing powder, sir. Horses white out, horses grey in. I shouldn't get too close to it. It's very strong stuff. Let's move on, shall we?
Just a moment. It's not Dorothy's laundry.
Oh, yes. Well, this is the main laundry, sir.
Oh.
That special machine was for good conduct prisoners.
Good conduct, eh? Let's hope it produces the right spirit.
Oh, it does indeed, sir, yes.
Yes, well, let's just see this main laundry, shall we? Oh, my word. Plenty of stuff hanging up to dry. Shirts, vests. Gracious me, what's this? Black lace, size 36 cup.
Oh, yeah, that's mine.
Yours, but it can't be. I mean, you'd take at least size 40. Anyway, surely you don't...
Oh, well, you see, the governor's a very poor sleeper and likes to keep the light out of his eyes at night. It's a sleeping mask. I think that's enough of the laundry.
Now, what have we here, then? I see it's got bookmaker on the door.
Right?
Yeah, well, that's the library.
Then let's have a look inside. Oh, yes, quite spacious. What is on the blackboard? Likely lad, 25 to 1 outsider, beaten by a lynx.
Well, it's one of the prisoners, sir. Thomas Ladd. We calls him likely, because he's likely to escape if you don't watch him.
25 to 1 outsider?
Yeah, well, he did escape yesterday, you see, at 25 to 1. He was outside, but we got him back now.
And beaten by a lynx.
Oh, well, we've got to maintain discipline.
Indeed. Yes. Well, I think we've seen enough, really. Now, if you'll excuse us, we'll phone our report through to the grave. Perhaps we might make use of your office, Captain. This is a shocking place. That's a shocking place. I've never heard of such harsh discipline. I must ring Secretary. I must say, I can't understand anybody wanting to buy this place, too. I mean, who would want to live here?
No idea, unless it's the Lord's month. The men from the monastery,
Laughing. Secretary. Just Plymouth from here. I'm ringing from the governor's office.
Well, is the place out of date? Can I authorize it to be closed down and sold?
Oh, you certainly can, Secretary.
Good. Well, it's been nice gossiping, Lennox Brown. Goodbye.
Oh. Yes, well, he was a bit shuttier than usual today, Joe.
Yes, well, I've been looking at this calendar on the wall.
What? Oh, yes, I'm not surprised, yes. Rather saucy, eh? That girl?
Yes. But look, 8 years old.
Really? She looks older than that. Well, I mean, she must be older than that, right?
Hello, you chaps, eh? well, first new arrivals we've had in 8 years.
I beg your pardon.
Welcome to Stoneville. I'm Charlie Fanshawe, the outside contract man. Outside contract? What does that mean? Oh, I go out and negotiate all our little deals, old son. Here, hand me up, will you? Oh, certainly. Where shall I... on the keyboard there, the hookmark main gate. Oh, well, good to get back. I'll just slip out of these cities and get into the old prison grey.
What? Well, what's the matter, Phil? I mean, are you seriously telling me that
You're a prisoner here, and you've just been out.
Of course. Oh, I see. Fingers hasn't explained the setup to you. Well, the setup? What setup? Well, we've got a splendid little thing going here since the governor left in 58. He's never replaced, you see, neither will his staff.
Oh, did you hear that?
Yes, what was it? 1 and 2. I'm number 2112188. That must have been inside for a heck of a long time. Transferred, did you there?
Yes. Well, now, look, I think you'd better tell me more about this, setup, Mr.
Certainly. I'm surprised Fingers or Burton haven't.
You gents finished using the old truth. It's Charlie. I didn't think you'd come back, mate.
Oh, Fingers, I just been telling these new Johnnies about our
Oh,
little...
blimey, he's blown the kerosene gas.
He has indeed, gentlemen. Your little game is up. It certainly is.
What's he think about that?
Leave this to me, too, you see. I demand that you men return to your cells immediately. Immediately. You understand?
Oh, by Jove, I've never heard you speak so firmly. Those three fellows positively blunt.
Yes, well, they are, too. Years of experience at handling men.
They positively blunt. They were still looking quite impressed when they threw us in this cell and locked the door.
Pity you had to go and break the spell, too. Groveling on the floor, pleading for mercy, or...
I'm sorry. Well, then you were... I had a feeling all along that chapel drawer wasn't quite right for the prison officer. Well, there was something... do you know how...
Yes, what it was the brassiere beach sandals and the bus conductor's hat. Yeah, it worried me from the first, Yeah. Well, we've got to get out and expose this business.
Yes.
The thing is, we must escape.
Escape, yes. But how?
But how, yes. Now, you have got a file on you, I suppose.
As a matter of fact, I have. Yes, I've got one in my briefcase. There you are.
Good. Thank you. Now, it's tough. Not a cardboard file for keeping papers in. I meant to... Oh, well, never mind. What did you bring that thing down for, anyway?
To keep my jam donut in. So that my briefcase doesn't get all sticky and inside.
Yes, I see. Yes. Well, it makes a change. A file with a cake in it. Yeah. But how are we going to get out?
I could try picking the lock to the hairpin.
One of mine or one of yours?
I think you put your finger on the snap.
Yeah, wait a minute. Look, I think I got it. I'll punch you on the nose.
Eh?
If I don't argue about it, you go on and fuss about it. It's all part of my plan. Now then, hold out your nose while I punch.
But one, you couldn't be just dig a tunnel, or perhaps I could bite through the bars, or there must be another way. I wasn't to know they were white or white. They looked like criminals.
Well, never mind, Charlie. We got them locked up where they can't do no harm.
Can't keep them here forever.
Only till this big deal's gone through, Charlie boy. How did everything go in London?
Jolly good, actually. I went to see this Gregory Pitkin fellow. He seems quite keen to sell the prison. He'll try to hold me up nice and tomorrow.
Just as well he don't know we're the ones what's buying it.
Yes, he might not care to sell it to a bunch of convicts.
Ex-convicts, do you mind? There's not a man here didn't finish his sentence years ago. Except for Bertrand, and he broke in here. Thought it was the Bank of England.
But if the powers that be knew that our time was up, we'd all be kicked out. Think of it. Me going back to my family, you going back to your wife.
Don't be morbid. Once we get legal title of this place, there ain't no one can turn us out. That's why we got to keep them two government geezers out of the way till it's all tied up.
I come with calamitous tidings. Our prisoners have escaped by means of a cunning ruse.
What?
The rotten swines have got away.
Oh, no! What happened?
Well, on hearing cries of pain, I went to their cell to find the skinny one with his bloody nose.
Oh?
Whereupon this other geezer suggested I put a key down his back to stop the bleeding. And the only key I had...
You didn't leave them the key of the cell? You great hairy quit!
I tell boy, this is sticky. If they get back to Whitehall and spill the beans to Sir Gregory...
Yeah, well, you're right, Charlie boy. We've got to get them back.
I can get out the bloodhound.
Him? He's past it. Couldn't smell burning rubber from 6 inches. Besides, he's got no teeth.
No, but he can give you a pretty vicious lick.
But we need some real fierce dogs, a team of experienced anglers.
I've got it. Bertrand, you fooled them into thinking you were the governor. let's get on the blower to the county police.
Oh, come along, do come along, and they'll catch us. Don't you go any faster?
It's all right for you. I'm covered in mud.
Well, it's your own fault for blundering headlong into all those bogs. You didn't see me doing that, did you?
No, but you always had something firm to walk across. Me.
Oh, no sense in wasting the opportunity. Anyway, wait a minute. I think we're through the marshes now. Well, almost through the marshes. Are you under there, too? Well, waggle the tip of your brolly if you're all right.
Oh, look at me, all caked in mud from head to foot.
Yes, you better keep moving. Or the sun will bake it solid. Come on. This is all very good for the complexion.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. The ground's quite firm here. Yes. Now, tell you what. You peek over the top of the next ridge and see if it's all clear. Better crawl on your stomach through those, what do they call it, you know?
All right, Elron.
Yeah, what are they called? Ferns, dock leaves?
Oh,
yeah, that's right, nettles. That's it, yeah. Right, can you see anything, too?
It's a road one.
Ah, capital. Right, well, we finally got off the moor. Right, it'll be all plain sailing from now on. It's 6 o'clock, and here is the news read by John Curl. The widespread search continues for the two men who escaped from Stoneville Prison this afternoon. According to information furnished by the governor, the men are Scarface Lamb and Muggsy Lennox Brown, notorious members of the Whitehall gang. It's believed they're wearing stolen bowler hats and pinstripe suits and may pose as civil servants. After identity pictures had been published, several arrests were made. These included a grandmother of 89, 3 tailor's dummies, and an elderly cart horse. According to latest reports, the two men have been sighted in Birmingham, Glasgow, Land's End, and under the bed of Miss Drusilla Dryfold of Surbiton. Police investigated all these reports without result, though the young constable who went to interview Miss Dryfold has not yet returned. All the resources of the police have been mobilized for the search, and men with tracker dogs are scouring the area. We've got 20 dogs, said a spokesman, and we hope to get a lead before long. If the public will have a go, he added, we'll hunt these two down like the vicious rats they are.
Oh, dear. I can't go much further. I'm covered in mud, little stings, bruised, battered, and I twisted my ankle running away from that bull.
Well, it's the first bull I've seen with udders.
Yes, you usually find them alone. It tossed me right into a bramble bush.
Oh, do stop scrambling. No, stop scrambling. The wind's blown my hair all over the place. Horrible. But you don't hear me complaining. Anyway, we're all right now. We've reached some sort of a village.
Oh, so we have. And there's a policewoman.
Ah, capital. Now, give her a wave.
Right.
Yes.
Thanks for it. A friendly face at last.
Evening all. Hello. And what have we here?
And my name's Lamb, and this is Mr. Lennox Brown.
You swine, stay where you are.
Eddie Holmes?
Raise your hand, would you? Threaten to assault the police. Well, we're trained to deal with that. Take that, all of us out.
Stop sky laughing. Get out of that horse trough and come back here immediately.
She threw me one, sort of bent my arm.
See, I need the cuffs on you two.
What? Yeah, what are you doing, woman? You can't handcuff me to him. But this bit of a state is in.
No use once he's got her.
Oh, we'll soon have you two villains back in Stoneville Prison where you belong. Every policeman in the country's looking for you.
Are they? I say, madam, you do know your feet for cooking?
They are? Yes. Oh, dear, I never do. What would the sergeant say?
Like to first together. Run for it.
Well, viewers, as you've probably gathered, I'm standing in the small village of Snapfield near Glasgow, where the inhabitants have been terrorized by two ruthless thugs on the run from the law. Even as they huddled behind the safety of barred and bolted doors, a bloody battle took place in this deserted high street. Tell me, policewoman Bright, what exactly happened?
I was proceeding in a westerly direction in the course of my duties when they suddenly sprang at me. Animal savagery written across their depraved faces.
A daunting experience.
One of them reached for me with great hairy hands, while the other made guttural, half-human noises.
Amazing.
I threw the first in the off-stop and held the second with a karate chop. I thought they might be able to assist me with my inquiry.
But they escaped.
Yes, I'm afraid so. And now, sir, if you'll just excuse me, I must go back to the headquarters and get debriefed.
Eh? Thank you, policewoman Bright.
Thank you, Mr. Wicker.
Well, viewers, there you are. Thanks to the gallantry of a lone policewoman, the good folks of Snedfield can sleep a little easier in the beds tonight. Or can they? Can any of us, until these ruthless men are back behind bars?
Keep your voice down, too. I think we're safe for the moment. And no one will look under this cartload of rotten vegetables. Mind you, that was a nasty moment at that roadblock when they started poking about with pitchforks. Lucky they missed us. Oh! Yeah, most lucky they missed me, anyway. Well, not too painful, too.
Let me put it this way, Ron. I hope the civil service don't hold any sit-down strikes for a while. I tell you, it was all I could do not to yell.
Thought so, yeah. That's why I stuffed that moldy turnip in your mouth.
Thank you, Ron.
Not at all. Oh, well. You all are joking about under this load of rotten fruit, and we'll be home again.
Yeah.
Yes, everything will be all right, you know, once we get to Sir Gregory.
Now, if you'll just sign here, Mr. Fanshawe, then Stoneville Prison will become the property of you and your company.
Splendid day, Ron, old man.
Good. You should have vacant possessions. According to the records, all the inmates were due for discharge years ago.
Yeah, that's right, Governor.
It's all in order. Come over here, Mr. Mervyn. You can sign it to witness.
Yes, Mr. Edwin.
Just here. Yes, that's it. No sign of Lennox Brown or Lamb yet, I suppose?
No, sir. They haven't come in this morning, sir.
Damned inconsiderate of them. Not seeing the job through properly. I can't come rushing over it every time they feel like a day off enjoying themselves. What?
Righto, sir. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Many thanks.
Yeah. Pleasure doing business with you.
Stop, no. Don't sign anything. Those chaps are a couple of crooks.
Yeah, we've got some disturbing news about Stoneville Prison, sir.
Good. Lennox Brown, Lamb, why are you handcuffed together? And why has Lamb got mud all over him and a carrot in his ear?
Oh, it is him.
Most extraordinary racket, Sir Gregory. I told the doorman to call Scotland Yard.
Yes, it's about Stoneville Prison, sir.
Stoneville Prison? We've just sold the place to these gentlemen. Oh, Lamb, would you mind moving downwind a bit?
Look, I'll explain it all in a moment, Sir Gregory, but just watch those two until the police arrive to arrest them.
I think it's time you were off, Finger.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, no, you don't. Oh, thank heavens the police are here.
Oh, German men, sir, no nonsense. They're rough customers. Don't hesitate to use conscience. Take them out, bundle them into the van downstairs. I'm sorry about that, sir. You'll not be troubled by those two again.
Why have the police arrested Mr. Lennox Brown and Mr. Lamb?
Heaven knows, Miss Merkin. Probably parked on a yellow line or something. I wouldn't put anything past those two.
Muddling through as the men from the ministry were Richard Murdoch and Deryck Guyler. Also featured were Norma Ronald, Ronald Baddiley, John Graham, Edwin Apps, and David Fallon. The program was written by Johnnie Mortimer, Brian Cooke, and Edward Taylor, and produced by Edward Taylor.